Hey you guys, welcome to your bi-weekly love reading. This is the mid-month check-in, so we'll go ahead start with messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising for the remainder of October 2022. Okay, so we have Six of Pentacles and Six of Wands. All right, so the overall energies I feel like are about balance and things becoming more stabilized in your life. Whether you're single or in a relationship. If you're in a relationship, maybe you guys have been supportive of one another, or maybe you are trying to make some sort of adjustments to the way the relationship is headed. Maybe people are kind of trying to figure out, like, something seems like give and take. So maybe you guys are having some sort of discussion where you're trying to decide, like, okay, if I do this, then what can you do for me, and vice versa. It's just, you know, you guys are trying to establish some sort of fairness and support in your relationships. I also feel like maybe you're making some sort of agreements or arrangements in your relationship. If you are single, there's a possibility that someone has been, you know, trying to get your attention and maybe finally got the courage to ask you out. So more than likely someone will be asking you out, or if you have already reached out to someone, then they'll be returning some sort of response to you. But I do feel like there's going to be some sort of agreement here. Okay, and we have Tower coming out. So something very unexpected also may happen in regards to, you know, what's happening. I feel like maybe you're going to be very surprised in regards to what someone is asking or what someone is giving you. I feel like someone is trying to get your attention maybe in a big way. It's kind of like, let's make this loud and clear. Like, if you're not understanding me this way, you should understand what I'm saying this way. So I don't know. I just kind of feel like maybe someone is going to take some sort of big action towards you or respond in a very unexpected way. I also feel that some sort of agreement might change everything or put you in on a different route or on a different path. Something else I was getting from this. Now, it is possible that there's going to be some sort of change of plans because of some sort of unexpected events, or change of, like, you already agreed to do something and an agreement has to be broken because of some sort of unexpected event. So we got Ten of Pentacles. It looks like that you could also be coming into some sort of unexpected money, or something's going to be revealed to you in regards to your love interests. It's very possible that if you have not met their family, maybe you're going to meet their family for the first time. I feel like something's leaving a big impact. Also, outside forces may be intervening your love situation. I feel like something's going to turn into stability. Oh, some of you might have a proposal on the way. I feel like this is a good surprise. Yeah, some of you got a proposal. Like, somebody may be getting ready to, like, they show you in a big way that they're ready to commit, and ready for some sort of, ready to handle the responsibility of a relationship. So either way, I feel like there's something pretty big happening. And then followed by Temperance. I do feel like you're going to have some sort of peace. There's going to be some sort of change of events that brings you stability, balance, and peace in your life. And I feel like this is just what you needed. This is the type of change that you need. If you're completely single, I still feel that something's happening that catches you off guard, but it's like a good surprise. Maybe you're going to be very surprised at, who is interested in you, or who's trying to get your attention, or the way they go about doing it is just like really surprising. I feel like maybe someone is going to like do something against what they said that they wouldn't do. I feel like maybe, like for instance, if somebody was like, I'm never getting into a serious relationship, or I'm never going to get married. Like, I feel like somebody's going to do the opposite of what they said that they weren't going to do. But it's just big things coming. And then also, if a relationship did fall apart, I feel like there's going to be some sort of reconciliation or healing. So pretty unexpected events may be coming for those of you that have these Aries placements. All right, so let's see what messages there are for those of you that are Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising for the remainder of October 2022. Okay, you also have Six of Wands. Overall energy is the Six of Swords. Everybody's getting 6-6 too so far. So 6-6 might be some sort of significant number for you. But I feel like this is about balance again. Balance being restored, being at peace, being motivated to go in a certain direction. I feel like you're being guided. I feel like Spirit is guiding you. Spirit is giving you encouragement. Spirit may do things to show you that you are on the right path or on the right track. You also may be coming out of a place of turbulence, and are now starting to see like calmer waters. It's also possible that there's someone that's, being guided towards you and starts giving you like a lot of attention. There may be someone that has you on a pedestal. This also may indicate that more than one person could be pursuing you. Now, also, there may be something going on where maybe you're getting ready to go on a trip. If you are getting ready to go on a trip or doing some sort of traveling, you could meet someone while traveling. If you're in a long distance relationship, it could be that you guys are making plans to visit each other. Maybe they're about to visit you or vice versa. I don't know, you may be interested in an air sign, or feel like there is some sort of chemistry between you and an air sign. Or might find yourself very attracted to this person. I feel like you also may be mentally stimulated by someone, which also in turn is just very attractive. Like, maybe you feel like there is both physical attraction and mental stimulation from this person. And whatever is going on in your love life, it seems like it's mutual energies. Like, whatever you are feeling towards this person, they are feeling the same towards you. It's some sort of mutual exchange. Ooh, you got the Star. So I feel like something's going on where this is like your dreams or your wishes coming true. And I also feel that it's going to be confirmed that someone's been thinking of you and you've been thinking about them. You guys are connected. Maybe mind, body, and soul. You know, there's some sort of connection between you and this person. Something also may be revealed to you in a dream, or just feels like this person is trying to communicate with you. Also, if you are on social media, you could meet someone through social media, or if you decide to create some sort of a dating profile, I feel like you would meet some pretty decent people, some people that you will be attracted to. I feel that things that you're trying to manifest are coming into fruition. See, and I felt like you guys were connected mind, body, and soul. So also we have the moon out. So there's something going on where you guys are connected telepathically and emotionally. It's like you can feel each other. I feel that if you're single, two people are being drawn together, like you're being guided towards each other, whether you realize it or not. You might just be living your everyday life, and just going through life. You just feel like you're living. You're like, I'm just living life. I'm just doing my thing. Maybe you feel like your life is uneventful. But it's like, little do you know that this person, you guys are being guided towards each other. I feel that there's some sort of parallel connection between you and this person. And it's like you're finding each other. It's like you're connected and you can feel each other's energy. It's like some sort of invisible cord that's bringing two people together. You also may be having like a lot of dreams. These dreams might be from a past life. Now also have Pisces and possible earth sign, or you might be the earth sign that's being pulled together with the air sign. So yeah, I feel like earth and air are coming together, and you still may feel a little vulnerable or triggered with this person coming towards you. It's almost like, I feel like it's kind of uncomfortable because you feel like this person can see straight through you, but it's like you feel the same way about them. I mean, they feel the same way about you. And it's kind of like, how is it that this person knows what I'm thinking or feeling? Like, this is intrusive. Like, I don't feel like they're intentionally doing it. I just feel like this is just some sort of alignment, some sort of match that you have with this person. So yeah, look out for this person if you're currently single. But if you're in a relationship, I feel that something's very harmonious is happening between you and your love interest. You guys are connected. All right, so let's see what messages there are for Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising for the remainder of October 2022. Okay, so we have Three of Cups, overall energy, Ace of Swords. All right, so I feel like you're going to get some sort of response from someone, or you are responding or reaching out to somebody. You definitely seem ready to mingle or socialize. You could be going out on a date or several dates. Just seems like you are getting to know someone. You're establishing some sort of bond with someone, seeing if the trust is there. Are you guys able to connect? I feel like something is starting off kind of lighthearted, nothing too serious. Even if you're attracted to someone, it's kind of like you guys are just getting to know one another. You're coming to some sort of understanding, trying to see how this person ticks. Now, the other thing that could be happening is that you are attracted to one of your friends or vice versa. Something could start off as a platonic friendship. My only warning for this is that if you have already been talking to someone for, a couple of months now, I feel like this person is not wanting to settle. Or if they do want to settle, it's going to be something unusual about the relationship, like open. And it is, basically some sort of poly. It's like, no, like when I'm with you, I'm with you. When I'm with this person, I'm with this person, and we all have an understanding. So for some of you, I always have to remind everybody, because I know somebody's going to get triggered. But for, the poly community out there, that message is for you. It just kind of maybe confirms, or if this is something that you've been wanting, then yeah, you can have that type of lifestyle with someone, or you find someone who gets you and has also been looking for that type of relationship. And matter of fact, I mean, people are talking about that communal love a lot lately. So maybe this is something that you're looking for. The other potential red flag is that this should only be too if you have been suspicious of, someone stepping outside of your relationship. That could be a possibility too, but only if you kind of suspect that, then this might be confirmation, like, yeah, there's somebody else in the picture. Now, this might not be a cheating thing, but it still may be a situation where the reason why someone can't fully commit to you is because of their friend. And I don't know what that is. I do feel like this, maybe it's just a friend, but it's still, there may be some sort of hidden meaning there or hidden feelings for that to be holding them back from a one-on-one commitment. Let's say you are aware of some sort of third party situation that you did not agree to, that you're not down with, then I feel like the minute that secret comes out, you would cut them off. It would be over. You also may stop talking to a water sign or feel like a water sign betray you in some way. It also could be that, let's say it is that situation where you feel like somebody can't commit to you because of their friend. Maybe there's something going on where you're setting some sort of boundaries and you're like, that friend needs to go, cut them out. In that case, I can see it playing out that way, that they're like, okay, my wife or my husband or my girlfriend, boyfriend says that, we need to end this. They don't like this relationship. So I feel like they would listen, and disconnect from that person. That person might feel betrayed by them, though. Like, oh, you put that person over me. So if you are in some sort of unusual situation like that, where you're asking your partner to, stop talking to that person because it's making you feel a certain type of way, then I feel like they'll do it. The other thing is that if you are just casually dating, or you are just, connecting with people, I feel like maybe you haven't quite met someone that you could take seriously. And I feel like it's like you're having fun, but will it go further? Maybe not. I feel like you're going to keep your options open. Okay, so let's see what messages there are for Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising for the remainder of October 2022. Messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Okay, you have Four of Swords and Nine of Cups. Okay, so something looks like you are enjoying your peace right now. If you're single, I feel like you're okay with it. You're like, I'm just chilling. It feels good not to have to answer to anybody, or I'd rather wait for the right person to come along. You just seem like you are at peace with your current situation. Even if you're in a relationship, maybe you've been getting some sort of me time. Maybe your partner is giving you some sort of a break or a rest, especially if you felt conjoined at the hip with them. I feel like now is about you having some me time. So it seems like you could be taking some sort of a break just to clear your head or give you a peace of mind. Going back to if you're single, kind of feels like you are emotionally preparing or mentally preparing for what's to come. Maybe you've been praying or meditating for the right person. It also seems like you being single is like a temporary status. Or at least maybe you're getting ready to meet someone. I do feel like something's getting ready to get started. Something that you've been praying for, asking about. Seems like you've also been secretive about your life, or have been just very quiet about your life. Maybe even keeping your distance from people. Maybe you had to get rid of certain people and you were like, I need to find myself again, or I need some peace. These people are disturbing my life. Whatever's going on, it seems like you are feeling more at peace now. Feeling more like yourself. Now, something looks like at some point you're going to have to make some sort of decision, and you do need to have like a clear mind to make this decision because it's a difficult one. And I feel like you're going to keep changing your mind about something too. Also be prepared just in case, like if there's somebody that you've actually been trying to detach from, you might find yourself getting caught up in some sort of pattern again with this person where you're interacting with them in some way. It's like the silence is like a break right now. Don't know if it's going to last. You also may be torn between two people and trying to figure out who to move forward with. But it doesn't seem like you're just ready to make a decision. You're still kind of like, no rush. Like you're comparing these two people together and trying to figure out what's best for you. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. So I'm also seeing 9 nines, which may be some sort of significance for you, but it also seems like it's about focusing on individuality, and being healthy. I feel like you're needing to be healthy, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, before you get involved with someone. Also, I feel like there's someone that is flirting with you over and over again, or there's an opportunity to get with somebody, but you are choosing to just focus on you, take your time, and not rush into anything. Even though you might feel admired by this person or you're flattered that this person's interested in you, you still don't really seem to be in any rush. Even if you like them or you're attracted to them, you're just like, I'm just focusing on me. Yeah, I feel like you're also starting to understand your own self-worth as well. All right, so let's see what messages there are for Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising for the remainder of October 2022. you have the Hanged Man, overall energy, the Ten of Swords. So I feel like you guys have been detaching. You guys have been going through some sort of transformation. Something is like you are Sleeping Beauty, whether you're a man or a woman. I feel that you are like just taking a rest. Like your person is on the way. If you haven't met them yet, I feel like they're on the way, but you know, it's got to be the right person that can awaken you from this slumber that you're in, this suspense that you're in. I feel like you've been thinking a lot about, you know, the things that you've learned, really. I feel like you're kind of reflecting about your life. Thinking about things that happened in the past, thinking about what's happening now, and then thinking about your future. It's still like the energy of being prepared for what's to come. There may be some things that you're needing to let go of or sacrifice in order to have like a relationship or the type of person that you're wanting to be with. And maybe you aren't quite ready to let go of something. You're like, well, I know if I have a relationship, that means that I can't do this anymore. Or that means that I would have to do this. So there's some things that you're thinking about. Seems like you are also just in isolation right now. Almost like in hermit mode, but you might be going through some sort of spiritual awakening, some sort of spiritual process. And so, you know, that may be the reason too why no one has come along. It seems like you're in silence. Now, if you are in a relationship, it seems like maybe you guys aren't really communicating, or maybe this person is activating something within you, more so like something spiritual. Like you may be getting ready to have some sort of awakening. Now, Five of Pentacles does look like some sort of disappointment or feeling like a lack of something. Some of you may be in the middle of a breakup or have, you know, or you just broke up. So things are kind of like in suspense right now. And maybe you are needing time to grieve. Matter of fact, it seems like maybe you are going through some sort of grieving period. I see someone coming towards you and they're going to be everything that you asked for. I also may have been picking up on the energy of somebody coming, the person coming towards you. Like maybe this person is going through some sort of a breakup and are waiting for them to feel healed. Maybe they're waiting to be healed before they approach you so that they don't bring any excess baggage to the relationship. But I feel that you finally get a response from the universe. And if you have been feeling hopeless or in despair, weary, like all of that, feeling like, you know, the universe didn't care, the universe wasn't listening, something is happening that restores your faith at some point. It could be an earth sign or an air sign that you end up with or that you kind of connect to. It's also a possibility that you decide to, you know, get on some sort of dating profile. It seems like the minute you allow yourself to be vulnerable is when these energies come into your life, and maybe you're not quite ready to be vulnerable. So as soon as it's like you are ready to just like receive, because you might not be ready to receive, but as soon as you are ready to, I feel like that is when other people are going to come into your life, or somebody's going to come into your life. Yeah. It's like you've got to be ready to receive, and maybe right now you just want to be left alone. Maybe you're not ready to open up to anybody. And then not only that, but I feel that you guys have to be in alignment with each other so that something is not unrequited. All right, so let's see what messages there are for those of you that are Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising for the remainder of October 2022. You have Queen of Wands, overall energy, the Fool. Okay, so you guys seem to be just beginning some sort of journey with someone. Maybe you are just now meeting or connecting with a fire sign, or maybe you are really just starting to learn about yourself. I feel that this has the energy of the unexpected, like someone just falls into your life or wanders into your life. You also may be getting ready to take some sort of a risk. Like you don't know what you're getting into, but you're getting ready to put yourself out there, or you're making some sort of decision without putting much thought into it. You also may be ignoring someone who you know is interested in you, or vice versa. They're ignoring you. Whoever is being ignored, no, I feel like this may be you. Something's going on where you're trying to move away from or not think about someone in particular, but I still feel like you're being haunted by the thoughts of this person, or maybe you're even in denial. You also may be trying not to look at someone in a certain type of way. You're like, no, I don't want to have these thoughts or these feelings about this person. Someone is also bringing out your insecurities. If you're normally a person that is confident and doesn't care, this person is making you insecure. All of a sudden you do care what they think. So you might find yourself acting out of character. You're like, why do I care what this person thinks? Why did I let what this person said get to me? Like, I don't know. They bring it out of you. They know how to push your buttons. They know like your inner workings. And I feel like you don't like that. You don't understand how this person's able to read you or get through to you the way that they do. You're like, how do they see me? Like, I feel that you are also, some of you are trying to run away from love because you're maybe not wanting to get hurt or to be open or vulnerable. But I feel that you're needing to confront your fears in order for whatever is haunting you to stop. Like because it seems like you're being haunted. But that's because you're avoiding something or in some kind of denial with yourself. You're coming off being very dismissive. I feel like maybe you don't believe that someone, if there is someone in particular that is really into you, you might not believe it, or you're telling yourself they're not really into you, or that you're delusional. Something's going on. You're like, I don't believe it. You don't think something is real. Now, it could be that maybe you have been having some sort of strange dreams or strange synchronicities. I do see illusions. Something isn't real. I don't know what it is exactly. I feel like it's more so your fears that aren't real. That's the main thing I'm getting from that. And the reason why there may be some sort of confusion is because someone is communicating with you indirectly. And you're like, now I know they're talking to me, or I know blah, blah, blah. This person is really good at getting into people's heads and pulling out deep personal information, or getting you to share it. You're like, why am I telling this person my life story like this? I don't do this. Somebody is really good at what they do, because I feel like they got you acting different. All right, so let's see what messages there are for those of you that are Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising for the remainder of October 2022. All right, you have the Star and you have the Queen of Swords. So I feel like you are calling in something that, like, your thoughts, you're calling out your desires or bringing them into fruition. There's something that you're trying to manifest. I feel like thoughts are going to become things for you, or at least you are going to start looking at things from a different perspective. It looks like you are going to get some sort of confirmation or some kind of response from the universe. You also may decide to pursue your dreams, or through pursuing your dreams is when you'll connect with the right person. If you're already with someone, I feel like it's the person of your dreams. Something looks like you are ready to test the waters. You're ready to put yourself out there. You're ready to let your guards down and be loved, and to give love, give and receive love. I feel like maybe you have learned to love yourself unconditionally, or you have gone through some sort of process where I just feel like you've been recharged, restored, you're healed, and this is why you're ready. You're like, okay, I'm ready to, be in a healthy relationship, or because I've gone through this, I have the understanding, I have the tools needed to function in a relationship or to sustain a relationship. I feel like you're going to be attracting spiritual people, or people that you share the same philosophies with. I just feel like you're calling in your soulmate, basically. And this person is hearing you or responding to you. You also seem to still be releasing some sort of energy. Now, something causes you to go into doubt. Something seems too good to be true, and I feel like you are going to fight yourself on it. You're like, I don't believe this. And I feel like you're trying to dismiss something as an illusion or false, but this is very real. Something is very transparent. You have got to get out of your own thoughts, because I feel like your own thoughts are holding you back. Or maybe you're realizing that you've been playing the role of the victim. So I feel like maybe as soon as you are ready to take ownership of, something that you've been playing a victim of, that you're going to have clarity. But I feel like you have clarity and then you go into doubt or despair, and it's probably some sort of pattern. You're going to start to see a pattern unfold. You're like, okay, I see now what's been going on. Yeah. You also might be, well, like I said, attracting people who have like the same type of philosophies, but it seems like Aquarian natured people as well. It could be another air sign coming into your life, or someone that has like air in their chart. I also feel that a relationship could potentially start off long distance. That might be another reason why you're trying to shut something down or stop it from happening, because you're like, oh my God, I don't want to be attracted or fall in love with somebody who lives at a distance. So you are getting some of the similar energies as Virgo. But I do feel that you're going to start to realize that something takes time and something takes effort. Like maybe it requires you to put some sort of effort into, manifesting what you want. But I was just saying something about calling in your soulmate. Something looks like it does go from a thought to physical reality. It's hardening here with these pentacles. So whatever you've been manifesting, it's just been maybe taking a long time, but you may finally start to see the fruits of your labor. I almost feel like something's going to happen as soon as you like give up, or you feel like you don't believe in something anymore. You're like, whatever, that's not real. I don't believe in this. That is when some sort of change is going to happen, and you're going to see what finally manifests for you. I also feel like the truth is hidden in plain sight. So I don't know how that's going to play out for you, but the truth is hidden in plain sight. And I also feel that a relationship could also start off like as a co-worker or some sort of professional relationship. All right, so let's see what messages there are for those of you that are Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising for the remainder of October 2022. All right, you have the Six of Cups, overall energy, the Two of Wands. Okay, so I feel that someone's been watching and someone has been putting their intentions out to come and pursue you. And I feel like this person is going to take action. I feel like one thing has already been established or accomplished, and now it's on to phase two. And phase two is maybe revealing a secret or sharing some sort of secret or information with you. More than likely, just expressing like, I'm interested in you, or I miss you, or I love you. I feel like someone is ready to reveal a secret or ready to return. Some of you I know don't want anything to do with a past person, but for some of you, there is a past person coming back, or you're going to hear from this person. But always too, keep in mind that past person doesn't mean ex, just means someone that you've interacted with in the past. Even if you haven't met this person, is still a familiar energy, and that's because you guys are soulmates. I feel like somebody wants to bury the hatchet or put the past behind. It's like, let's make things right again. I'm getting some sort of harmonious connection between two people. You and another person are coming to an alignment. And I feel that something's happening where you're like, okay, we need to do what it takes to sustain this connection. I feel like whoever is coming into your life is a healer, but you are also a healer. You guys are going to heal each other in different ways. They have something you need and vice versa. I also see that there's a spiritual bond between you and this person. So it's almost like something is like a sonar, like you can feel each other's energies without trying. Like you don't even really need to use words. This is your person. Like you guys are already a part of each other, already connected in the astrals. So I feel like this relationship is really easygoing. It's just flowing really easily. And I feel like the more you get to know this person, the more serious they're starting to think about a life with you. And if this isn't somebody in your life now, then this person, like I said, they're on the way. And you can probably feel it. You're like, I just have a feeling that someone's watching me. I have a feeling that someone's getting ready to reach out to me. And I feel like that's going to be confirmed for you. You are coming to be very intuitive with this person. Maybe this person is intuitive themselves. I feel like it could be an earth sign, Sagittarius, or another Scorpio. I just feel that you are going to feel a connection with someone and you feel like you can trust them. Yeah. You're like, I feel like I can trust you. Or maybe you've been observing someone from a distance and you finally let your guards down with them because you feel like you can trust them. Or whoever's been watching you, for whatever reason, they suddenly feel like they can trust you. And yeah, they're connecting with you. Someone may have had a dream or a premonition that you were their person. Or maybe you've been having some sort of dreams about somebody coming into your life. But whoever this is, there's a strong spiritual bond. You guys are really connecting with each other. It's more than just a physical attraction. It's something more deeper. Yeah. All right, so let's see what messages there are for those of you that are Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. We have the Fool. Overall energy, 5 of Cups. Okay, so you guys are needing to let go of the past. I think you're ready to. You may realize that you've been wallowing in the past, or too focused on things that you can't change. And now you're just ready to move on and let that go, start fresh, start over. I feel like you guys have been through some sort of heavy transformations, and you're getting ready to start this new journey now. You also may do something that you don't normally do, talk to the type of person that you don't normally talk to. I feel like you're just basically on a path of self-discovery. Interesting. It looks like while in the midst of you just minding your own business, you end up falling in love. You might be trying to avoid love or run away from it, run away from your past, but it's like something finds you, or you walk right into something romantic. Maybe you were trying to, be to yourself, or maybe you just finally moved on from somebody. Maybe you've been broke up, but you finally moved on from them. And it's like the minute you're like, I'm ready to have fun being single and exploring life, it's like you walk right into a relationship. For some of you, it also could be indicating that your love interest already has like a child or children. So you and this person coming together is like an instant family. But I do feel like you're going to have some sort of emotional fulfillment or abundance. I just feel like you're going to fall in love and you weren't expecting to. Maybe you thought you would never find something again, and you do. The only thing I would be cautious of is like looking at something through rose-tinted glasses, or being unrealistic about the direction of a relationship. I feel like you are going to be walking on cloud nine, and then your bubble burst. It's like a reality check. But I still, again, keep getting directed to falling in love. Like something is like love at first sight. And something changes your life forever. Like things are going to be put into perspective, like in a crazy way. You could come together with an air sign or a fire sign. Another potential warning is that someone is already in a relationship, or you might be used as the scapegoat as to why a relationship fell apart. It's like meeting someone, and next thing you know, they done broke up with whoever. You might be the catalyst for a breakup, or somebody could be the catalyst for your breakup. So it could play out either way, but I do feel like something very out of the blue is going to happen to you. Maybe you're in a relationship and you're like, I'm happy, I'm in love. And then somebody comes into your life and just like breaks you from some sort of trance that you've been in. You're like, man, I've been living a lie. Like, what's wrong with me? That like, this is what I want. I want to be with you. Like, I don't know. I just kind of feel like either way, something is like a plot twist and changes your perspective or puts you on a new path. All right, so let's see what messages there are for those of you that are, where am I? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. For the remainder of October 2022. You have the Ace of Pentacles, overall energy, Six of Swords. Okay, so I feel like you've been just going through life, just gliding, just living. Maybe also just in a sense feeling jaded. And then I feel like you hit like a landing or like security. So it makes me think of somebody drifting through the waters or the oceans without seeing anything around them, nothing in front of them, nothing behind them, just kind of like I'm just in the middle of the ocean. And then you take a nap, and when you wake up, you done hit, you know, some sort of island. You're like you landed. You're like, oh, like what's this? And I feel like maybe there's been a little chaos, or something about your life has been flimsy or flighty, and you're about to go towards something with stability. Something new is getting ready to happen for you. I see this too as something you've been thinking about becoming a reality. Something you've been thinking about is going to be confirmed. Maybe you didn't have the answers, you just felt something to be true. I feel like you're going to find out that yes, something is actually true. It's going to be confirmed that what you thought was true. It's possible some of you are going to be pursued by a new person, or you're being pursued by someone who is wanting commitment. If you have been in a relationship but you've just been drifting, something's going on where maybe you had to put your foot down, or you're going to have to put your foot down. It's like there's something that you're demanding. You're like, you know what? You know, I'm just drifting. I don't know where we're headed. I need answers. I need to know. We need a plan, like, or else I need to let this go. So I feel like something is needing to be concrete for you. There are still things that you're going to be questioning, and I'm seeing 7-7. So that may be some sort of significant number for you. But I feel like, you know, you're still having questions about something. Or there's still something you're confused about. Especially after confirmation. After confirmation, you get like confidence, and then you start still trying to figure something out. You're like, but still. You seem like you're trying to make sense of something that doesn't quite make sense. Or you are wanting a logical explanation for something when this is something that's more mystical. I forgot this deck had an extra card. So this is the Artist. To me, I'm interpreting this as a creator. Maybe you are realizing that you are the creator of your universe. You are creating your future or some sort of outcome that you want. You're realizing that you've been creating something all along. Realizing that something has led up to this moment. Now, I also see this as you maybe literally being an artist or dealing with someone who's an artist. Any type of artist, singer, dancer, writer, actor, painter, sculptor, anything dealing with creative arts. Somebody also might be bringing out your artistic side. I kind of feel like something is making an appearance to you in a dream. And it seems like you're not going to talk about it or share what you experienced with anybody. Or you are waiting for something to play out first, and then you'll share what you thought it meant. You're like, okay, I'm not going to say anything yet. Let me see if this is going to play out. And if it does, then you'll share a secret. I feel like you're also trying to understand the two sides. You're trying to understand, like I said, reality versus imagination or something mystical. Like you're like, okay, this is reality. This is a dream, or this is fantasy. Like, where do the two meet? So at some point it does look like dream and reality, or fantasy and reality, are going to come together. So I don't know. You'll have to wait and see how that plays out. All right, so let's see what messages there are for those of you that are Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. All right, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising for the remainder of October 2022. All right, you have Strength, overall energy, Ace of Wands. Okay, so off the bat, for those of you that are in some sort of committed relationship, I feel that either you or your partner are going to be met with temptation, or your loyalty is being tested this month. Excuse me. I do feel that someone is controlling their sexual urges, though. And I feel like someone may more than likely remain loyal. If you are single, it still seems like you are trying to control your urges or your desires. Maybe you're holding out for the right person. Yeah, I feel like you're practicing some sort of self-discipline. Something's also indicating that you are needing the courage to pursue what you want, or the person coming towards you is working on that. So whoever the pursuer is, I feel like they are needing to have courage. You also may have gone through a lot of things in life that basically made you stronger, or gave you thick skin. I also feel that the person coming into your life, you need to have thick skin. You need to know. I feel like, for one, you can tame this person. You're the person that can tame them. But I also feel that for whatever reason, you need to have thick skin. Usually I get this when whoever you're dealing with is super attractive or something, and they're always dealing with criticism or temptation. You just need to be strong for it. But I feel like it's indicating that you can handle this person and the lifestyle that they come with. I feel like your situation is getting ready to change, hopefully for the better. Now, try not to resist change, or try not to resist what's naturally meant to be, or what's naturally trying to play out. Try to just let nature take its course. Try to allow whatever this is to just manifest, or just to play out. Because it does seem like you might be trying to fight against something. I feel like someone is getting ready to come into your life. You need to be prepared for this. This is your soulmate, and it is destined for you and this person to be together. Someone also is wanting to test your loyalty. And I feel like once you and this person trust each other, you're going to be opening up a lot more. I don't know if someone's trying to test you on purpose, but I feel like it's once they see that you are trustworthy, they share a secret with you. You could be getting ready to deal with a Leo or a water sign. I'm also seeing you walk away from the past, though. If you've been having a hard time moving on from the past, it could be that this person is coming into your life to help you with that. Maybe you couldn't really do it alone, but this other person comes into your life and gives you some sort of hope. And you're like, okay, I'm ready to let go of the past now. Also, yeah, if you've been holding on to somebody, you're being encouraged to let it go. Or trust that if something is for you, it'll come back to you. I mean, it is a possibility that somebody is getting ready to go through a breakup. Somebody is like, I didn't want to hurt this person. But then they just find the courage to, tell them whatever it is that they're not happy. And then also whoever's just been hiding their sadness or their depression, maybe this person feels like they can trust you with that information now. They're like, I didn't want to tell you. I didn't want to come off as weak. Or maybe you are the one that has been not wanting to come off as vulnerable or weak. But you kind of open up your life to somebody or talk about how you've been feeling. Because it does look like maybe you were trying to come off as someone very strong. All right, and then let's see Pisces. What are the messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the remainder of October 2022? Okay, we have Death, overall energy, the Emperor. Okay, so Pisces, it seems like you guys may be letting go of some sort of control issues. If you were in a relationship with someone who was trying to control you, or maybe you felt like you lost your sense of self, I feel that you are taking your power back by letting that go or ending things. You may be getting ready to deal with some sort of deep transformations. Definitely could be going through a breakup. Or for some of you, it may be that this person coming into your life is going to deeply transform you, especially if they're an Aries or Scorpio. So whoever is coming into your life, I feel like they're going to change your life forever. It's also possible that this person coming towards you, maybe they're the ones that's coming out of a breakup or going through some sort of deep changes. deep transformations. For some of you, I feel that your father maybe visited you or has been visiting you, even if it's just in dreams, maybe trying to give you some sort of a message. Five of Pentacles. So, yeah, this looks like you're getting ready to let go of somebody or let go of a situation. Maybe something has been so difficult, something has been so hard. Maybe you feel like you lost yourself, or you just want to take your power back, but it's not easy. You also could be finalizing some sort of a divorce. After something comes to an end, I see a lot of rapid changes following after that. Yeah. Something is bringing two people together. Like, I feel like there's mixed energies. Like, you are in the middle of something deep and transformative, and maybe you are going through some sort of grieving process. But through this grieving process, you end up connecting with someone and then understanding the bigger picture. I feel like pieces of a puzzle are all going to start to fit together. Things are all going to start to make sense to you. You might come to understand the reason why something had to come to an end. You're like, okay, like it all makes sense now. I understand why this ended, because I wouldn't have met this person. So whoever you come across is going to be very significant, I feel. And again, I really feel like there is a spirit that has already crossed over that's visiting you or talking to you. Maybe trying to let you know that somebody's on the way, or maybe they're trying to restore your faith. If you've been in a very dark spot and you've been feeling super low, I feel like maybe spirit is going to start to communicate with you and give you some sort of encouraging words or thoughts or feelings that is telling you to hold on. And I feel like you're getting ready to have some sort of awakening. It just seems like ultimately whatever's getting ready to happen in regards to your love life is deeply transformative. You are about to get a whole new perspective on relationships or love or someone in particular. Unfortunately, it could also be that something tragic happened to make you realize how deeply you love or care for somebody. So like, say for instance, whoever comes into your life, like this person is they're telling you about some things that happened. The messages, the stories that they have are dealing with some sort of loss. And they're like, it made me realize that I want to be with you, or it made me realize that life is too short. Like, I just feel that, there has to be some sort of loss for you to connect with this person that is very special to you, or that you're going to feel is very special. All right, so hopefully these messages have helped. Feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending you love and grace.